If the head of the Kremlin, Vladimir Putin, does not like that the Ukrainians are defending themselves, then he can just get the hell out of Ukraine. This is how the White House National Security Communications Advisor John Kirby responded to the events in the Kursk region.
I am not going to talk about Ukrainian military operations, as I said earlier. I will let them speak to what they are doing. We are in close touch with them, as you might expect we would be, and that will continue those conversations. But make no mistake about it, this is Putin's war against Russia. John Kirby, White House National Security Communications Advisor, during an online briefing on August 13th.
U.S. Senator from the Democratic Party Richard Blumenthal called the breakthrough of the border in the Kursk region by Ukrainian military historic. At a briefing in Kyiv, he said that Ukraine had transferred the war to Russian territory. According to him, the senators want to convey a message to the administration of U.S. President Joe Biden that Ukraine should be given more flexibility in using the weapons provided to strike beyond the existing lines.
It is a seismic breakthrough. Good news, big news, promising even more potential breakthroughs.
All Danish government parties have expressed support for Ukraine's offensive operations in the Kursk region. Liberal Party spokesperson Mikhailo Stryp expressed respect for the attacks. He considers it totally okay that Ukraine crossed the Russian border.
Every time we make a donation to Ukraine, it goes through the Foreign Policy Council, where we make clear rules with the Ukrainians about what they can use the donations for. As long as the Ukrainians enforce it, we have no reason to express criticism. Michael Astrup, representative of the Danish Liberal Party.
The head of the Bundestag Defense Committee, Markus Fabe, believes that the offensive of Ukrainian troops near Kursk is going better than could have been expected. Also, according to the expert on foreign policy issues of the Free Democratic Party of Germany faction in the Bundestag, Ulrich Lechter, the Ukrainian armed forces can use German weapons on Russian territory without any restrictions. This does not require additional permission from Germany, since the use of weapons by Ukraine complies with international law.
Of course, this should push our partners at this moment to the key issue for us, political permission to use long-range weapons at their full range, deep into the Russian Federation against military targets, and a preventive measure against aircraft that are carriers of missiles and glide bombs. This is not just a special operation, this is an opportunity to protect our peaceful cities.
Meanwhile, the British government has not yet allowed Ukraine to use long-range Storm Shadow missiles in the Kursk region. These missiles are suitable for hitting railway junctions and key roads leading to Kursk. They can also target airfields located within a radius of 160 kilometers. Experts know that by allowing the usage of Storm Shadow on Russian territory, London would show its determination to support Ukraine. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Yulia Bil, UATV News.